We found more pixel art. Who is it? So we're now at the Gallery Pompidou? Pompidou. We like to call it Papa Don't Preach. You get into this big long corridor where you can see the whole city, and it's just really pretty. So many cute, or I don't even know if cute's the right word, because like, what is that? The place Kimball and I wanted to come is Luxembourg Gardens. It's a really cool park, lots of cool statues. So let's get up and go, it's just you and me. And poop, it's the next morning.
So, oh my God, bright and early. We're back over at the Galeries Lafayette. We're gonna head inside. It's a lot less crowded, but still noisy and still quite busy because, you know.
And there's a little rooftop terrace up here we can go and look at. Free view.
Oh, ooh, let's go.
All right, so we're inside now. Galeries Lafayette, if you guys haven't been or haven't heard about it, it's basically a giant
high-end mall.
Giant high-end mall. So there's multiple floors, and they have a beautiful open expansive space with this beautiful stained glass ceiling. And this is the angle that Kimball loves the best for all of us.
Like, Lafayette looks amazing during the holidays, by the way. Like, there's huge sculptures and decor. Like last year, it was a gigantic Santa Claus, like, what, 2-3 stories tall? It was very cool.
Really cool. They theme it really well. So there's multiple floors here.
I just stare awkwardly while you're talking.
So there's multiple floors here, and one of the cool things about the place is you can go all the way up to the rooftop terrace for free and have a beautiful view of the entire city. So let's go and show you what that looks like.
I'm ready for it.
Let's go. We were passing by the shop area for Omega, and they have these little tiny wristbands that are like little Olympic divers going in the water. And then they have these guys that are at the start of the running line here. So cute, but not for that much money.
I keep looking over here. Look, I have lazy eye.
So to get to the top, you have to go up quite a few levels of escalators, but once you get on one, you just keep going in circles all the way up.
And there's loads of shopping on every level, as well as like chocolates and sweets, and I think there's even like a cafe.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of cafes.
There's a rooftop cafe, and then like one on the top floor.
I'm waiting for someone to come up and be like, you can't film it here.
I mean,
I don't know if filming's actually allowed. Don't look at us.
Put it away, put it away, put it away now.
But they literally have everything here. They have they have like a bookstore, they have clothing, they have homewares,
accessories, luggage.
And it would be such a good place to come Christmas shopping with the family too, if you don't mind being packed in like sardines.
But I mean, you do want to take it nice and slow because there's a lot to look at anyway, so.
Right.
Just wear a mask because I'm sure somebody is going to have a cold.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you personally.
We're not wearing a mask.
I mean, at Christmas time when it's really, when you're really packed in here. Yeah, it's like this is nice to be here.
See how many people you can spot in the background that look really happy with their expensive purchases.
Three. Yeah, I'm gonna tap my foot number. Okay.
This is the rooftop terrace. Again, it's totally free to get up here. It's on the 7th floor of the Galeries Lafayette, right across from the Opera. Something. What is Opera?
Is it Garnier?
Opera Garnier. I don't know.
There's
Garnier Fructis.
Lots of names around here.
But essentially, you have a beautiful view of all of Paris here. Like, it's absolutely stunning. And if the weather's really nice and the sun's out, it's even better. But really, any time of the year, this is so beautiful.
All that construction.
You can see here too that there's another Galeries Lafayette building right here, and there's one right over here as well. So there's actually multiple buildings you can go between. This one has a lot of food and grocery options, so we're gonna go over there and have some lunch later. The other thing that's interesting too is you have like just a glimpse of Montmartre through here, just a little bit. You can barely see it, but there's a better way to see it from the Galeries Lafayette that's also free, and we're gonna show you how to get there. So let's go there. So I know we play Where's Kimmy on this channel, but have you guys seen Where's Wally?
What's his name in your country? Oh, well, I was just gonna say they have books around this way. They've got luggage, they've got electronics, they've got loads of souvenirs, they've got lots of sweets and treats. They've got a little of everything here.
You could This is a great place to come if it's rainy outside or just dreary and you want to get inside, because you could literally spend hours exploring here.
And there's loads of clothes for the adults and the children. Probably pets too.
But the reason we came into the book section is because if you walk right over this way, you've got a view. So you got a view of Montmartre right there. It's beautiful. What is this about? I got so distracted just now. I was like clear across the bookstore, and then I saw these three, and I was like, clearly I need to go look at the book. What is that? I didn't even see that. What's happening here? I'm in. So I found something I want to get and just carry around with me all the time in case I want to judge people. I'm just going to hold this up.
Okay.
All right, so you might be wondering,
Rocky.
is everything expensive at the Galeries Lafayette? Yes. Yes, it is. Kimball, quick question. I just want to know, how many meetings do you think it took for them to determine that this was going to be the mascot for the Olympics this year? How many meetings?
Well, like 7. What is it?
Maybe it's something that you understand if you live here more.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm into it. I'm neither here nor there about it. I'm curious and confused. If you guys end up coming here and you get really hungry, there's a place called Bar Lafayette Cafe where you can get coffee and snacks. And then there's actually an entire seating area just right here where you have a beautiful view of the Eiffel Tower and all of this. So beautiful. It's not too busy today. It's a Monday. Weekends, though, good luck getting a seat. Shoes.
Oh my God, shoes.
Shoes. For career girls. It's too many things. It's too many things. I don't know. Chocolates. I'm into that. What? Chocolate. Okay, so there's, it's really loud, but there's a macaron counter and there's a really cute guy there.
Do we order just because he's working there?
Probably. We should have breakfast first. Lame.
And may I do a caramel?
All right, well, it's getting a lot more crowded here now, so it's hard to blur faces. So we're just gonna go to the next place. So there's also a little sky bridge between two buildings, and the other building that we didn't go into is like the men's version, but we have to leave something to the imagination. You guys need to come and experience it for yourself, / we're kind of bored and don't want to do that. So next is food, and it's all about the Galeries Lafayette over here. There we go. And what are we gonna get there?
I don't know, I gotta look. I've only kind of rushed through there because it's always super busy, but they do have a ton of food stalls and cafes and restaurants and bars and all that goodness. So it's gonna be quite the experience. Let's go while it's green.
We decided we're only going to get one pastry
I'm gonna come
each.
back.
So I think I found the one I want. And then Kimball's going to go for that one. Cute.
I want it all. I don't remember a grocery store in here, but I'm loving it. Come trip on the escalator.
It's like levels upon levels of just like interesting looking things. Just
lots of
all over
hot
the place. It's just hot people as well. Okay. So, but yeah, really cool. Definitely worth a try. And they've got this little beer that has the owl on it. So. There's Denver the Last Dinosaur. I didn't even realize it was a thing in France.
Denver, the last dinosaur. He's got friends and a whole lot more. Is that how it goes?
Catch your sandwich. So it might not be the most inspiring place to sit and have lunch, but we basically took refuge underneath the skywalk at the Galeries Lafayette, and we're just sitting in the middle of the street on these little square things. We're gonna eat our ham sandwiches, also known as sandwich jambon. Emmental or something.
Jambon Emmental. We were gonna go to a park, but it's a little wet outside.
Yes. This has pickles on it. I don't know how that's gonna go because I'm not a fan of pickles, or I didn't used to be anyway. But it is Paris. This is the easiest sandwich. It's basically butter, ham, Emmental cheese, and then this one has pickles on it, and then really, really good crunchy bread. Oh my God.
It's almost as good as that gas station sandwich we kept talking about.
Why doesn't anything taste as good anywhere else? I don't understand.
And
Okay.
it's a sweet pickle.
How is it? Is it a gherkin?
Oh no, it's big.
Okay, well, we're gonna eat these, and then we have no idea what we're gonna do afterwards, but we'll see you there. Okay, it smells like diesel. Oh, that's the Moulin Rouge. All right, so we weren't planning to come here today, but I underestimated how far we were walking, and we ended up in Montmartre.
I knew exactly where we were going.
Anyway, we're here, and if you guys have seen the movie Amelie, this is actually the restaurant that she worked at. It's called Café des Two-Moulins. I don't know. It's the Two Windmills, I believe.
Yeah.
So she worked at the Two Windmills, so
I think her hotel,
It's fine.
her apartment was right there.
somewhere nearby. But anyway, we're basically at the bottom of the hill-ish, and we're getting ready to walk up. If you didn't
All the
know,
way up.
Montmartre is kind of like a hill on the north side of Paris-ish.
Yeah, I mean, you can see pretty much anywhere in Paris.
So yeah, we're gonna walk up, and it's a very gloomy day, but you know, I have footage of it from other times, so we'll probably just insert the prettiest footage as we're going.
Do you think the guy with the loudspeaker being like, shh?
Let's go find that one. So if you find yourself in Montmartre and you want to get to the top of the hill by the Sacre-Coeur, you can basically either go to the base and walk up all these steps at once, or you can take the side streets that kind of like slowly meander around the hill and go up more gradually. So that's what we like to do. And then we go down the stairs at the end.
I prefer the side streets just because there's a lot of people trying to sell stuff to you going up the other way. Just a lot of touristy stuff, and it's less fun. I don't know.
And also some of these side streets are less busy too, so it's just easier to get around. Less congestion.
Plus, when you get to the top, you can look down over everything that you didn't walk by and admire it from afar.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a very personal choice in his cologne.
So if you find yourself wandering through Montmartre and you come across this little tiny courtyard with this guy hanging out the wall, there's an interesting story behind it. Kimball knows more about it than I do.
Okay, from what I can remember, he learned how to go through things. I don't remember the details of that part. I think it was to rob banks or something, but he started getting a little fresh with someone, and I'm pretty sure her husband came home during the scene or something. So he like ran out and got stuck in the wall right here, but I don't remember why he gets stuck.
Way to go, bro.
Cheating. It's not worth it.
No. Fidelity or else. Just kidding, you do you.
Just as long as you're safe.
Okay, you guys have to leave a comment down below what you think this used to say. Just when you thought he had shoulder pads. No, he's holding his head. Kimball, what do you think he did to deserve this?
Probably, I don't know, tagged some local architecture.
Well deserved.
I don't approve.
Also, Kimball, just so you know, don't even think about it. So in Montmartre, kind of on the backside, there's Lady Godiva.
No.
Or who is that? On the backside of Montmartre, we have...
Just zoom in so you can pronounce the name however you like.
Dalida?
She's a delight.
She's a delight. She was a comedian, I believe, back in the 1930s and 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
A chanteuse comedian.
And then just across from where she's at, right up on the wall, there's a little mosaic of her as well. And she is overlooking this beautiful street right behind us, which is probably one of the most famous views you'll see in Montmartre if you look up pictures on Google. So another really famous thing in Montmartre is La Maison Rose, which is basically where a lot of the old masters used to come and hang out. So a lot of the artists back in the day came here to get inspiration.
If it's not true, don't blame us.
I mean, why would hundreds of people be here taking photographs if it wasn't true? When has anyone ever lied to get publicity, to get more people to come somewhere?
Someone's totally hogging it, but whatever.
Well, okay, we have Instagram. Okay, we have to make sure we take our pretty photos. Sorry, there's a bus. We gotta go. So we were just down there, and now we just literally came up to the top of the hill, and this is the main shopway at the top of Montmartre. And so this is where all the artists are, all the shops, all the restaurants, a lot of touristy things, but very pretty, very cute. And now we're gonna walk over to the main courtyard and show you all the artists. Kimball, what's your pulse after coming up that hill?
147.
Good job.
It's been a long day.
What is everything? That's crazy. I want my bedroom to look like this. This whole square that used to be artists is now a restaurant. So all the artists are now like squished to the outside of the square and just crammed against the sidewalk. It's so weird. This whole square used to be literally full of art. I mean, there's still some here, so it's fine, but this is crazy. Artists work for a long time to get spots here, and they have to get on a waiting list, and they only get like a certain number of meters that they can be. But it's insane. That is so much square footage.
It's kind of a waste of space.
This was one of the most famous areas for people to come and see artists do their thing. I can't believe it's all restaurant, and it's like no one's there. Let us know how you feel about that in the comments, because I know how I feel about it. This guy right here, we bought 2 paintings from. His name's Talimak. He's amazing. He doesn't like people that much until you want to buy something from him. Okay, so we talked to this lovely gentleman right back here somewhere.
I'm feeling better.
Okay, so basically during the winter months when it's rainy, they put this up for the restaurant and then they take it down in the summer. So our, uncontrolled rage was for nothing because it happens every year. What?
Why would they don't put it up? We've been here during winter and it's never been up. They put it up for the summer to keep the people to sit in shade, right?
Sorry, other way around. They put it up in the summer and then they take it down in the winter time. Because every time we've been here is in like the off season and it's always been empty. So they do it when the sun's out probably. Sun's out, guns out. We still saw all the same artists that we normally see. So I think they just kind of cram in and, get more cozy.
I didn't see the flower artist that I liked.
Well, too bad for you.
Well, I wanted one.
So this is actually really nice because normally you guys can't even walk around. I wouldn't have my arm out because it's so crowded here.
Very shoulder to shoulder.
So on a Monday, it's great.
Probably most weekdays.
What I was going to say is you'll have a lot of artists wandering around doing characters of people. They'll ask you if you want. One guy walked up to Kimball and was like, "Oh, I could say."
He's like, "Oh, I could do a funny drawing of you."
Well, flattering, thank you. But basically, you have a lot of artists, you have a lot of vendors, a lot of restaurants. There's beautiful churches and very beautiful views of the city, which is where we're heading next, even though it's very overcast and rainy.
You just look that way.
So there's a little hint of what you're going to see.
Wow.
The other really cool thing about Montmartre, I mean, a lot of places in Paris, but in Montmartre, there's so much just like random art all over the walls. Just like so much stuff happening. It's like a feast for the eyes.
I just look at her and I think, yo.
Oh my God. This is like, it reminds me of Karen Walker, but I'm sure it's not. You got the king, you got the queen. I don't know what this is, but it's super cute.
I've seen it in numerous areas.
So it's raining very heavily right now, but it's kind of a good chance to show you the backside of the Sacre-Coeur, which is the Sacred Heart. Is that right? Sacred Heart.
I don't actually.
I think it's Sacred Heart. Let me know in the comments.
So much false information.
I'm sure you guys have just so many corrections for us in the comments, but basically the type of stone they use, it's a type of limestone, I believe. When it rains on it, it bleaches itself. So that's why all of the outer parts are white and then the under parts are kind of dark because the rain doesn't hit it there. So it's a very white building against the cityscape when you look at it from afar. Is this phone waterproof? I hope so. Also, there's another guy right here. Well, everyone figured out where to put their locks. Oh my god, it's like... Well, this is it, guys. This is what we came for, the view. Look at that.
You're welcome.
Fortunately, we've been here a few times when it wasn't raining, so I'll probably just insert some clips of when it's a little less drizzly and dreary.
I love how, we're up here and this is the worst weather we've had the entire time we've been here.
I mean, why not? That's why you make the climb, Kimball. You know what? Like Miley Cyrus says,
no, I wanted to come tomorrow when it was sunshiny.
it's the climb. There's also a really interesting, weird effect that happens down here on the side of the hill on the left side as you're going down. There's a house that's
Sinking house.
looks like it's a sinking house, depending on where you take the picture from. So
Come get your photos today.
you have the church here, and then just right down on the stairs, right over here, you'll see this house. And if you just come over here and turn your phone, well, let's zoom in. There we go. Now it's sinking. I don't know. Let's see if we can make it look like it's sinking. 1 second. Do I go this way? Probably. I don't know. Does it work? It's probably not working. Whatever. Can we look at me? Can we look at me?
It's raining.
Oh my god, you guys, Neil and Gemma forever. Love you.
They're not together anymore.
Whatever. It was only 2023, July. How are they not together anymore?
Because it was a fresh new start. They were so excited. The honeymoon phase was over. Tragedy.
Oh my gosh. These are the overseers of the locks. They make sure that no one undoes them. Sir? Sir, are you keeping track of the locks? Are you making sure that everyone's love is kept intact? Sir, okay. Don't talk to the guards. Kimball, what are we about to do? Can you describe to us?
Go down 300 steps and get the hell out of here.
And how excited are you about that?
Super excited. I love this part.
Kimball loves, if there's 3 things Kimball loves, it's waiting, queuing, and going up and down stairs. Those are the things that Kimball loves the most.
Well, you forgot going up downstairs and crowds of people and souvenir hawkers.
Oh, and crowds of people, 4 things. So this is like Kimball's dream situation scenario.
Why didn't we take the side street?
Well, I mean, we could have taken the vernacular, which also exists.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
But Kimball and I apparently don't believe in paying for public transport because we literally walk everywhere. We've lived in London for over a year and we haven't taken the underground once. And the only time I took the bus is when they took my license away. That's a whole other story. We'll get into it later.
We took the train once. Twice. We took the train twice.
3 times a lady.
And that was more expensive than taking the car. And paying
That was
for
true.
parking.
That's true. We did. I lied. As you're coming down the stairs, there's a little landing about halfway up maybe. And it's basically these little fountains here.
I don't think these have ever been on since we've been here.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's on today of all days when it's raining.
We're always in here in the winter.
Look at these flowers.
Chillier weather.
These are beautiful. What kind of flowers are these? Sir, get back to your post. Thank you. Don't even think about it!
You're making me stand in the rain.
You look so happy.
I'm not unhappy. I just don't like standing in the rain.
Here, you want an umbrella? Kimball, here, I take my umbrella. Here, you can have mine. Who's riding the wet-ass carousel? Kimball looks like he's in prison right now.
Allez, on y va.
How do you feel? Are you thrilled?
No.
Okay, let's go. Another fun fact about this area is we saw a lady popping a squat and taking a poop over there once. That was fun.
Right, by her car.
We think it was her car.
Well, the door was open. She was squatting between it.
So if you ever need to really go, just, you know what to do.
It's like an hour walk.
Oh my God, I just got a bunch of water off your umbrella. How do you guys know you're in a touristy area? In the Pirates Candy's place, or it's the same way you know you're at a mall when there's Claire's. Okay, well, while those two scuttle off back to the hotel to dry off, I think we should actually go and have a more pleasant time in Montmartre. What do you think?
Yeah!
Oh my God, so much better. blue skies, sun shining, the weird cemetery under the overpass. No, seriously, there's a cemetery under the overpass. But before we dive into the serene beauty within, let's address the elephant in the room, or in this case, under the overpass. So in the 1860s, Paris was undergoing a lot of changes. So like streets were being widened, buildings were being torn down, yada, yada, yada. But instead of relocating the cemetery, they decided to keep it there, honor its legacy, and they built the overpass directly above it. And as cheesy as it may sound, the overpass actually serves as a constant reminder of Paris's dynamic history, and it proves that it's a city that, embraces progress while also honoring its past. Aw, Paris. And aside from the whole overpass thing, the cemetery is actually really serene, it's really beautiful, and it's just a really nice sanctuary amongst the whirlwind of city life that's happening around you. So if you get a chance to come visit, highly recommend. Has some of the most beautiful statues, really wide range of them too, so you could easily spend an hour or longer just walking through the beautiful narrow pathways and reading tombstones and admiring the landscape and the artistry around you. And I think perhaps the most important thing to talk about when it comes to Montmartre Cemetery is this cat. Okay? Look at this cat, you guys. Not that one. Look at the one under this. Look at the other one being protected by the statue. Oh my God, you guys, I still to this day have to believe that he's still there. I cannot even imagine a world where that cat is not sitting under that statue. So when you guys go, please confirm for me that he is there, okay? Let me know in the comments, take a picture, I don't care, whatever you need to do, take your selfies, just let me know that he's okay. Okay, thank you. Anyway, moving on. Next. So Kimball and I kept wondering why everyone in Paris had a nice bud, and then we got to Montmartre and the mystery was quickly solved, but I have to encourage people to walk to the top of Montmartre because the views are absolutely stunning. There's so many beautiful places around Montmartre as well, just little cemeteries, just a huge variety of shops, cafes, dogs that want pizza but clearly aren't going to get it and are like kind of upset about it and like laying out intricate plans for revenge anyway. So just a 30-minute walk north of Montmartre, you're gonna find the Paris Flea Market, and this place is crazy. It sits on 17 acres, has 2,000 shops, and like everything you could possibly imagine. I mean, if you need an ostrich taxidermy, you've got it. Baby head on a barrel, no problem. Weird blood body pile, sure. Just lots of really cool art though. I definitely recommend a visit. Just keep in mind, if you're gonna walk to this area from Montmartre, it can get a bit dodgy in a few areas, but watch your surroundings or take an Uber, something. And definitely plan for an entire day because this place is expansive and you'll get lost. And one of our favorite places in the market and the oldest place in the market is Maison. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but you can read the text and figure it out. It has some of the coolest stalls, just so much nostalgia, so much history, and I really wanted to go to this picture frame shop and tell the lady that I wanted this picture frame right here. I'm sure she'd be thrilled. Anyway, we had such a good time walking around that you guys, no trip to Montmartre is complete without a visit to the Sacre-Coeur. Okay, so let's all hop on the cute little train and get our butts up there, okay? Just kidding, you have to walk because we're too cheap. But we don't care because, look how beautiful it is, you guys. There's even a vineyard. There's a vineyard. Anyway, okay, on to the church. Oh my God, you guys, honestly, I don't even know where to start with this church. I am just so not a professional travel vlogger. I have no idea so many of the details about this place, but regardless, I think we should go show you anyway. So everyone just calm down, let's go inside. But first, let's marvel at the amazing door and the incredible knocker. Okay, I'm gonna need everyone to shut the hell up, okay, and use your inside voice because we don't want to get yelled at by the guy in the loudspeaker. So 10-inch voices here. And I know you're probably thinking, wow, I really wish he would talk this calmly all the time. You know what? Okay, shut up. Just shut up. Way to go. We got yelled at, guys, okay? That was you. That was you. Okay, guys, so I literally know nothing about this church, so I just conveniently pulled up some things on ChatGPT. Let's see what it has to say. So, well, it is the highest point in Paris. So that's very interesting. And it's a basilica, not a church. So, whoopsie doodle. Construction began in 1875 and was completed in 1914. So just, a couple short years. And, very interesting. So one of my favorite parts of the basilica is the huge mosaic that's on the ceiling. And apparently, it is one of the largest in the world and has over 11 million individual pieces. So Next time you're annoyed with your 500-piece puzzle, just put it in perspective. Okay, great. And remember, I got all this information from ChatGPT, so 100% accurate. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Also, the Stations of the Cross around the perimeter of the church are also beautiful mosaics. This, I don't know how to describe the architecture, but it feels like Gothic in a way. I don't know, maybe it's probably just because it's a lot newer than a lot of other basilicas and churches, so it has kind of a simplicity to it. It has a lot of brick. It feels a bit pared down compared to some other places, but where it has simplicity, it makes up for it with these gorgeous mosaic tiles, these scenes, the height of everything, stained glass windows, the statues. It's just a very calming and beautiful space, honestly. Highly recommend. I'm not gonna lie, I did find it highly amusing that there was a scale model statue of the basilica, and I felt like most people were spending their time there trying to get a good picture of it when they were literally in the basilica already. But you know what? Okay, Rocky, don't judge people. Don't judge people, it's mean. Okay, you were trying to get a picture too, so just whatever. I got a lot of shots of this, and it's, the closest you're getting to drone shots because I don't have a drone yet, so enjoy. And if you look really closely at the base of the steps, you can see Kimball there, I'm pretty sure. All right, so Montmartre, what we thinking? Do you like it? Would you visit? Is it everything you ever dreamed? Or have you already visited and you're like, it's so yesterday, Rocky, we've already done that. Well, you know what? Everyone hasn't. Don't spoil the magic. No, but honestly, doing these videos has been so much fun because Kimball and I get to see things from a new perspective, and we get re-excited because we're sharing it with you guys, so we hope you've enjoyed it. And it's crazy to think there's just still so much more to see here. We have one more video coming from Paris, so please look forward to that. And if you enjoyed this video, do all the things, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Good morning. What day is it? What time is it?
Who can say what body ache do we have today? Side lighting, no.
So we're going to walk up this random staircase and see what's there. What did I just witness?
As one does.
Like, there's so much stuff in here.
So delicious.
Is that your dream job? Well, that's it.
We're over.
That's it.
We're over.
Paris is done.
So let's get up and go, it's just you and me.